Kevin Costner's biggest movie, Horizon, Boast confirms his unwavering belief in his Western epic. Kevin Costner has never shied away from making the kind of movies he loves, and his love of the Western led him to his ultimate passion project, although he has denied that it is any such thing, Horizon, an American saga. Having seen huge success with epic movies such as Dances with Wolves and Open Range, the actor's latest story pushes even the word epic to its limit with its 4-movie scope, and it has proven costly thanks to the first movie's dismal display at the box office. However, Costner has defiantly stood by his film, and has continued to do so in recent comments when he called it one of the biggest movies of the year. This statement is probably expected considering Costner's consistent confidence in the ambitious project, which he has talked about as a multi-chapter tale about America's expansion into the West. But getting Horizon to this point has been no easy feat. The film's production has been almost as tumultuous as the history it charts, from financial issues, delayed releases, and, of course, the well-documented chaos of Costner's Yellowstone departure. That is not to mention the reports that Costner invested up to $100 million of his own money into making the movie happen. One of the project's earliest hurdles involved finding a home for what some described as an old-school Western epic, with many studios not willing to take a risk on the project in a time when audiences are incredibly picky over which movies they spend money on seeing in cinemas. As it turned out, the cinematic gamble of Horizon failed to pay off last summer, but it did score a win on streaming, something that Costner is now clinging to ahead of Horizon Part 2's release. At the North American premiere of the new movie, Costner defiantly told Decider, "I think it's interesting that the movie came out 6 months ago, and people are still finding it with little push from anywhere. It's out there. It's standing amongst the biggest movies of the year, and it was streamed more than them. It tells me that people want to go places in their heart and their mind." Can Horizon, an American saga, Chapter 2, win over the box office? Horizon's second chapter is looking to be just as divisive as the first when it comes to critics. While it received its European premiere back in September to a wave of mostly negative reviews, its recent reviews have delivered a more promising outlook. In the end, though, critics are not the ones who generate the box office receipts, and the success of Horizon Chapter 2 is going to depend on whether enough of those who saw the first movie on streaming are interested enough to see the next installment on the big screen. Costner's claim that Horizon is already one of the biggest movies of the year on streaming is probably not going to sway anyone who is on the fence, but it does show that his passion for the project has not ridden off into the sunset yet. While many have cited streaming as the potential death to cinemas, if Horizon's fortunes are turned around this year, then platforms like Max and Netflix will have had a big role in making it happen. With rumors of future movies potentially shifting to being Netflix exclusives still circulating, there is now a lot riding on Horizon, an American saga, Chapter 2, to prove that there is life in the Old West yet.